Hey everybody. So, welcome to Conversation with Josh. And we are going to do a new thing where these are going to be a record short videos. So you get bite-sized pieces of information. So here's the topic, and this is actually going to be a little bit of a series that we're doing, but I ran across a quote. It is, "When a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower." And so that made me think about all of the things that are happening right now, especially that will involve our children. And I wanted to ask Josh to tell us, he has a list, but today, what is one thing that we can do in our environments to help grow healthy flowers, children?
Well, I'm going to speak to the issue that I hear some of my friends and co-workers talk about, and that's schooling for kids. Like, are we going to go back? Am I going to teach in the home? Those type of things that have been really frustrating and hard. And so for the environment, I think is the most important thing is that when discussing issues like this, and discussing your fears and concerns and worries, to do that with their partner, your spouse, whoever. Keep that as part of the adult conversation, and don't let your kids hear the negative speak or the frustrations you have. It's okay to validate that it's hard, but we want to keep a positive environment. So when this subject of schooling comes up, the kid doesn't feel all tense because they've heard you talking about how horrible it is and they're not doing it right, and why don't they do it like this? And so it becomes like this stressful thing for them. Just speak positively in front of the child and about the situation. And doing so also helps you kind of use more positive speech, like instead of, "God, there's no resources here," you think about the exception to that comment. Well, what resources are there, rather than "there are none." And
then how can we find more?
Yeah. And so when you do that around your child, you start to think that way yourself. And so for the environment, keep it positive, speak positively around your kid about stressful things. They soak up things, they feel our tension, they feel our frustration, and they'll mirror it. And so it's really good to be positive.
It's like a growth mindset. Okay, so that's your first tip. So what we would challenge you to do is, as you're navigating this week until you get tip number 2, maybe you make challenge yourself and those around you to speak more positive, to provide a positive environment for the children that are in your life, and all people in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Did we do it? I gotta put my glasses on to see how long.
3 minutes, 18 seconds.
3 minutes, 19 seconds. Woo! We'll see you guys next week.